trying to eat. Got passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
In Maino, Troy Ave, they bump into each other, you know, at a boxing event. And Maino runs down on Troy Ave. They have a conversation, they shake hands, and they part ways.
If you continue, do you feel like this is still the Canelo Alvarez that we've all known to love for all these years? Or do you feel like something's changed? Are you still the fighter that you were?
No, I feel like you know, Crawford is a great fighter. And
It's
what they want.
Anytime it's beef, anytime, you know, somebody lose their life, anytime it's blood in the streets, everybody is speaking on it. Everybody is reporting on it. Everybody's doing content on it. But when you see two grown men handling grown man business, when you see two grown men handling each other with respect, and mind you, one of these men officially took the stand, is a rat. A whole rat, a snitch.
They was never putting the murder of his friend on him.
It was for firing the gun in there that
right,
other people were injured.
and the guns that he got caught with. So he worked out a deal with the prosecutor to get less time for those guns that he got caught with. You understand? So that was his you know, motivation to get on the stand and testify against Taxstone.
What?
But we can still have a mutual respect for each other. We can still talk to each other and hash it out. And even if we ain't gonna be best friends, even if we not gonna be cool, right? We ain't gotta embarrass each other. We ain't gotta go and have a physical altercation in front of 100,000 people.
Was at the Bud fight versus Canelo, and you and Maino bumped into each other. That shit going viral. Like,
yeah, like I was saying, that shit was cordial. It wasn't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it'd be too much overhyped shit, and then, you know, other niggas will crash out. And like I just posted that really to say, like, a lot of times niggas shouldn't be willing to die or kill over no shit that at the end of the day niggas gonna see each other and fucking shake hands. In 100 years, nigga, we'll all be dead. So none of this shit won't even matter. A lot of times it just be pride that got in the way.
You feel what I'm saying? Your family here, my family here. Yeah, we might have you know, a disagreement. We might not see eye to eye, but ain't no reason why we gotta throw it all away just because we see each other, just because the cameras is rolling. So I gotta salute Maino for that. I gotta salute Maino. I gotta salute Troy Ave for seeing each other in person, in the physical form, and not throwing it all away, protecting the money, protecting the bag, protecting the legacy. Oh, shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's the demonstration that a lot of these youngsters need to see. That's the demonstration that a lot of these youngsters need to do content on. It needs to be amplified. It needs to be put into the algorithm. Oh, shit. How Maino saw Troy Ave, how they made eye contact, how they approached each other. You understand what I'm saying? How Maino, even if he wanted to do something, he gave Troy Ave a pass because he had a baby in his arms. Oh, shit. He had his family with him. No need to get loud. No need to argue. No need to cause commotion. No need to embarrass each other. Let's just have a few words. Let's shake hands. Let's go about our day. Let's make it home to our family. You understand what I'm saying? And if you notice, you will see a lot of people talking about that. You will see a lot of people, they spoke on it real briefly. I mean, real brief. That's because it was nothing negative in the situation. There was no negativity. There was no blood on the floor. Oh, shit. Oh, see, when it comes to this whole little thing of ours, right? The streets need a body. The streets need a body. So if Troy Ave and Maino would have got into a physical altercation, if they would have fought each other, if they would have disrespected each other, people would be making content about it right now. It would have been a whole 2 weeks worth of content if it would have been blood on the floor. But because there is no blood on the floor, but because everything was positive, they handled it like grown men is supposed to handle business out in public. You might have got one video. You might have got a half a day of content, 2 hours of content, and everybody's on to the next. Because when it come to this little thing, when it come to what's going on, you know, in these YouTube streets, the YouTube streets need a body. This whole content creation thing is being built up off of bodies on top of bodies. So, you know, yeah, I seen what was going on. I seen that y'all was locked in. I wanted to just go ahead and put that out there and put my 2 cents in the situation. Salute the Maino, salute the Troy Ave for handling that situation the way it was supposed to be handled, and not being peer pressured, not being pushed into a position where you lose your life, you lose your job, you lose your money, you lose your family, you lose your integrity. Because you got to know something, that the people that's watching from the outside looking in, when 2 black men, they fight in public, they arguing, they being loud, they disrespecting each other. Other cultures, they don't respect that. They you know, behind closed doors, they laughing at you. Look at these 2 niggas. They couldn't even no discipline. They couldn't even see each other without throwing it all away. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing cool about seeing your op in public, throwing your life away, getting put in handcuffs, and yeah, ain't nothing cool about that. And you gotta know something. In this particular situation with Maino and Troy Ave, somebody lost their life. This is a situation where it was bloodshed, where somebody actually lost their life in the whole mist. You feel what I'm saying? R.I.P. the banger. R.I.P. the banger. Somebody lost their life, and somebody else lost their life doing 30 to 40 years in prison. You know, Rat Stone. Rat Stone got 30 to 40 years. He's out of here. He's cooked. And for them to be able to see each other, you gotta know something, man. Maino was looking through those glasses, and Troy Ave was looking through those glasses, and he saw Maino, and you gotta know his heart started pumping real fast. Yeah, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. When Troy Ave saw Maino walking up, his heart started pumping. Yeah, we don't know how it's gonna turn out. Maino, you know what I'm saying? He played it cool. Troy Ave, he played it cool. 2 grown men able to look each other in the face and say, you know what? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But we not about to do this right here. Let's shake hands and let's enjoy our night. So this not gonna be a long situation, but I did want to speak to that. Big salute to those guys, man. That's how things need to be handled. No need to get put in handcuffs, taking down the central bookings. Hey, ain't no need for all of that. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And I'm gonna elaborate on this a little bit more when I get back to the big house. But Rat Stone, I know he ain't gonna like that. Troy Ave took the stand. Maino still shook his hand. So I don't want to hear all that talk about rats and rodents and snitches and this and that. I don't want to hear. Yeah, it's over. It's over for that. He didn't have to shake his hand. He could have just told him, yo, it is what it is. I'll see you next time. And he could have kept it moving. But he had words with him. He shook his hand. He patted him on the back, and he made his way. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know what time it is. Yeah. But I just wanted to tap in with y'all. What y'all got going on in here? Man, I'm in GMB TV. Yeah, come on, follow me.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist. That 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear. About 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I said?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Your grown man business.
Then shout out to Grown Man Business TV, man. I had one of your clips, brother. Shout out to Grown Man Business TV. I see you in the building, my brother. Shout out to him. Good work over there, man.
I like Grown Man Business, man. He probably one of my favorite YouTube people, man. Grown Man Business TV is probably one of my favorite YouTube that I just watch.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Grown Man Business. That's right. Everything Gleeko, everything gleeked out.